Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, guys, is going to be the final episode of the Unwatched Shelf series in 2025, but the series, not to worry, the series will continue on into 2026. This will be the last episode of 2025 in regards to the Unwatched Shelf series. Of course, guys, there will be still more videos coming to the channel before the year ends, but this will be the final episode of this series in 2025, and it's been an absolutely fantastic doing this new series, guys, and I just want to take the time to say thanks for everybody's contribution, checking out each installment, or like leaving a comment or recommended titles, and taking part in this series as well. Thank you so much, everybody. And yeah, the series will continue into 2026 after this installment, which is episode 12. So we've got 8 titles here, guys. The first one is Philomena. This was voted by Ian Thompson and Kylo, so thank you very much, guys. Really do appreciate that. I've got the slip cover there with Philomena, but just have to take the slip cover off. We've got Ruby Sparks, which was voted by Tom180. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. Then we've got Fanny and Alexander, which was voted by Roy. I think what I'll do with this one, I'll take the I'll probably take the booklet out of there. That might be a little bit of a giveaway. And then War of the Roses, which was, of course, voted by my wonderful friend Sai, and Sai very much kindly sent it to me. Thank you very much, buddy. Island of Lost Souls. This was also voted by Kylo. Again, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take the booklet out. Yeah, that's fine and dandy. A Most Wanted Man. I think this was voted by Ian Thompson as well. The 7-Ups, which was voted by Jock. Thank you, Jock. And Inside, which was voted by Ash at Popcorn and Horror. So, guys, thank you so much for your wonderful votes for this episode. And episode 12 of the Unwatched Shelf series, which will be the final episode of 2025. And episode 13 of the Unwatched Shelf series will come to the channel early into 2026. So yep, guys, all the titles are now in the bag. Let's see what title I'll be checking out here today on the channel. Grab yourself a cuppa or a beverage of your choice, and let's get on with the show, and let's see what episode 12 brings to the table. Come on, bring on the show, bring on episode 12. Let's go. Without peeping, just shuffle them around. Just keep shuffling. Shuffle them around. And the title I'll be checking out today is going to be... the 7-Ups. Okay. This was voted by Jock. So, Jock, thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, this has been on my shelf for over a year now, and I have been meaning to check this one out. This is definitely one I've been meaning to check out for a while, and I've heard very solid things about it. And it's got Roy Scheider. And yeah, this was just just a couple of years before Jaws came out as well. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is put the disc in a player, check out this film for the first time, and then I'll come back on camera and give you my brief review and thoughts on this movie as a whole. So yep, see you shortly. I have just got back from watching The 7 Ups. This is directed by Philip D'Antoni and starring Roy Scheider, Tony Lobianco, and a couple of other actors in there as well. So The 7 Ups, about a rookie cop, Buddy, played by Roy Scheider, who is part of this organisation called The 7 Ups. I didn't see a single person in this film that had a 7-Up actually in this film. That was a terrible joke, but anyways, so yeah, he's part of this organisation, this police squad where they're kind of trying to track down any like thugs, criminals that have kind of warranted or committed all these crimes that is like that maintains like a 7-year plus sentence. Prosecution, Buddy starts to find out that there's these thugs, mobsters that are basically going or impersonating like policemen or any kind, or even like an officer, in order to kidnap anyone that they strike next. One of which is the tragic murder of one of their one of the policemen, and Buddy and his team decide to go on an investigation to try and track down this criminal underworld, this criminal organisation squad that they think took part and played a bit of a part into the murder one of the police members, one of the police squad, to kind of seek justice and seek revenge. As the film unravels, you find that there's also been these other kidnappings that is going on, particularly one part of the film where there'd be like a mechanic and there'd be like a garage that basically sort of like take their victim into their own hands when they impersonate like a mechanic or someone at the garage, and to basically sort of take stride and take this rash decision into their own hands to kill one person to the next. And Buddy's trying to chase up all of that as well, and to find more information about any other like criminal acts from like one of his co-associates who knows more about this information with this like also counterfeit. He also is him and his co-associate discovers a way that there is a way of making money by tracking down like these criminals as well. So what's my thoughts on the 7 Ups? This was quite good actually. I quite enjoyed this one. This was voted by Mark at Bushman Blue, Jock as well. So thank you very much, chaps, because I did really enjoy this. I really enjoyed this a lot more than last week with House on the Edge of the Park, which I really wasn't a fan of, but this is definitely a return to form for the series and a good way to ends this sort of like 2025 edition with the Unwatched Shelf series with episodes 12. The 7-Ups was good, guys. I enjoyed this. There was a couple of really great car chases, which is what you want in these kind of movies. Roy Scheider put on a stellar leading performance, in my opinion. I thought he was really good in this film, and again, you can sort of see this sort of character. He would evolve into, obviously, Chief Brody into Jaws. There you can see a bit of a similar aspect there with this character when he would go on to playing Chief Brody in Jaws. A couple of car chases were great in this film. I thought the main threat to the story had a very unhinged sort of presence about it and really delivered on kind of the sort of the main threat level, but the target that this police squad, the 7-Ups are trying to track down. And yeah, I thought, again, some decent score as well. Not as memorable as the score in this film, but I thought it was pretty decent. And there is a really cool twist, actually, with one sort of like standout character that you don't kind of expect coming from a mile off. I also quite liked how the film, it's got that, again, really great, like, New York set into it, a great like kind of vibrancy with this movie. There was one cool scene at the start, actually, involving, I think it was it like an antiques shop, and then there was a bit of a robbery at the start, and then that's where you see Roy Scheider and his police squad come into the picture. I thought that was a good way of introducing this as well. I like how he's trying to track down the main the main kind of organization, but their leader, who is responsible for his friend's death, but also a fellow member of the police squad as well. And he's really trying to sort of like get to the bottom of that ongoing case. And yeah, that there's one quite intense scene in like this bedroom as well, in this big house as well, on like the outskirts as well. But yeah, pretty good film. Quite enjoyed this one, actually. A pretty satisfying ending, pretty good final act as well. So the 7-Ups, I'm literally gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Also, what I really liked about this one is there's one recognizable actor in there that Buddy faces. I'm pretty sure that was the same actor in the film Maniac, which came out in 1980. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's that same actor as well. Pretty good film, guys. And would I watch it again? Yes, I think I would, actually. Probably not for a canny while, I would say. But yeah, it's definitely one I will be keeping in the collection as well. This is definitely one I will be definitely keeping and not getting rid of, because I think it is one I can see myself returning to in the future. Kind of like the car chase and stuff, those scenes, I think kind of maybe took a little bit of inspiration from something like Bullet, and I haven't seen The French Connection. I know, guys. Yeah, that's right. I haven't seen The French Connection, but I can imagine the car chase in that film has a little bit of a similar vibe going on with this film. Cool to watch something like a sort of a car chase, but a car chase sort of like crime thriller, this one. And it was a good watch in Roy Scheider again. I think towards the end of the film you can see where he was going to go and kind of take this similar role to an upper tier, if you like, as Chief Brody in Jaws. So yep, the 7-Ups. Thanks again to Mark and Jock for requesting me to check this film out, and it's definitely one that will be staying in the collection because I did really enjoy it. So guys, that was the last episode of the Unwatched Shelf series in 2025. Of course, not the final ever episode, because this series will of course continue on into 2026, but of course there will be more videos to come, not to worry, before the year ends. So now guys, where do we go from here? Of course, I've got the stack of titles for episode 13, and just the reason being, guys, to why this will be the last episode of the year is because I am going to be going back to my parents soon. I'm going back on Sunday. There's a few key videos I do want to try and record and bring to the channel before the year ends. So yeah, I'm going to be back at my parents over Christmas, but also, like I say, I'm going to be focusing on some key videos before the year ends. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be very generous with this for the next installment, and I'm going to give the deadline Sunday the 4th of January. So yeah, guys, you've got just shy off 3 weeks there. So yeah, plenty of time to get your votes in, or re-votes, or votes for any previous unwatched titles in previous episodes for episode 13. You know the drill, you know the score, and you're more than welcome to do so as well. So that is, the first one is Larry Crown, Daybreakers, certainly not Jawbreakers, The Satanic Rites of Dracula, Rumble in the Bronx, An Actor's Revenge, The Crazies, Basketball, Extra, Feast in the Cellar, Devil Hunter, 2010 The Year We Make Contact, Leviathan, Hope Springs, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Ace in the Hole, Dances with Wolves, Kaaji Musha, Revenge titles, and you've got till, again, a very generous deadline of the 4th of January, Sunday the 4th of January, to get your votes in for any of these titles that you guys, one of two of these titles that you want to vote for, or any previous unwatched titles in previous episodes that you want to vote for or re-vote for me to check out in episode 13 of the Unwatched Shelf series. You're more than welcome to do so, and all those votes will be put together and put into that banging TK Maxx bag, and I'll pick out that title. That'll be the title I'll be checking out into episode 13. So I just want to say thanks so much for everyone's contribution to this Unwatched Shelf series. It's been a fantastic journey. Long may it continue as well. And I can't wait to see what the Unwatched Shelf series brings with episode 13 and onwards into 2026, where the series will return. More videos to come yet before the year ends as well. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, hope everybody is having a wonderful week so far. And yep, not long till Christmas as well, guys. Christmas is only just a week away. It is mad to think that I am recording this on Tuesday the 16th of December, but by the time I get this episode out, it will be, I believe, a week away from Christmas Eve. That is just mad to think, but yep, the year has just flown by, I guess. So yep, guys, hope everyone is doing wonderfully well, and I'll be back for more content soon there. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care guys, thank you so much.